Today I'm going to show you exactly how to use Premiere Rush to make a vlog just like this.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days.
So today I'm going to show you how to use the basics of Premiere Rush, which is Adobe's new app for editing video. And I think this app is really good for creating vlogs, especially if you want to come out with more consistent vlogs, because it's super easy to use and it'll help you be able to edit your vlogs faster and get a lot more content out there. So the first thing we're going to do is create a new project. And as you can see on the side, it shows you all of your folders for where your files are going to be stored. So any media that you want to upload, you're just going to find that in the sidebar here. So I'm going to go to pictures, and then I'm going to upload some footage from my most recent trip to Hawaii. So it shows all of the media that you have in that file, and you can select these based on the order that you actually want to upload them to the video. So it'll give you a number. So I want this one to be first, and then I want this one to be second, and then I'm going to do this one, and then I have those all selected. So you can see that it shows them in the order that I want to upload them. So I'm just going to go down here and click create. And then it's just going to be preparing your media. And then you'll see it all load up on the bottom when it's ready to go. So once your media is loaded up, then you can start editing. So the first thing that I do when I upload a vlog is to trim my clips just down to the sections that I actually want to use. So all you have to do is select your file that you want to trim. So you can see you can kind of go between, you can click whatever files that you want. And this one I'm just going to trim down. It's a pretty long file because it's a drone file, so I'm going to trim it down to the portion that I actually want to show. And then I'm just going to do that with the rest of the clips and trim them down to just the portions that I want to keep. So to show you another feature that I really like about this app is that you can actually cut your clips in half. So if there's two different sections that you want in the clip, all you have to do is drag this to where you want to trim the clip, and then just go over to these scissors right here, click that, and it'll actually cut your clip. So with these clips, I wanted to have a little portion of me from a further view on the horse, and then I liked this one with the up close part on the horse, but I didn't want the middle section of it, so I just trimmed it, and then I just clipped it and then trimmed it down to the portion that I want of it. So I was able to split this into two separate clips. So another feature that this has is that you can actually duplicate files. So if you did want to duplicate anything, you have the option to do that right here. And then also if there's a clip that you no longer want, you can hit the trash bin right here to delete it. So another good feature that I really like about Premiere Rush is that you can do a lot of editing with the audio. So if you go over to the side on the right here and select audio, I don't have any clips in here that have me talking, but you can actually go over to advanced, and there's so many options that it gives you with you can reduce background noise, you can enhance your voice. There's a bunch of different things that you can do to make your audio sound better, and it's super user friendly because it lists everything that you can do. So it's really easy to use. And then also I like that you can mute your clips. So if you have clips that don't have talking but they do have background noise like wind and stuff like that, and you don't want to hear that, then all you have to do is mute it. So I'm going to go through all of my videos and mute them, just because I'm going to end up putting a song over top of this video instead, so I don't want any background noise. So if you don't like the way that you arrange your clips, then you can easily just drag and drop them. This is another cool feature. So you can just select the clip that you want to drag, so you can just drag it and drop it wherever you want it. So now I'm going to show you how you can edit the color of your clip. So all you have to do is select the clip that you want to edit the color for, and then go over here to the sidebar and then select color right here. And then you'll see that there are some built-in presets that it has already in here for you. But you can definitely just go to edit and just edit the way that you like the look of your videos to be manually, and then you can save that. So say for instance I want to brighten it, just add a little contrast, make it a little cooler, and if that's just a simple preset and you just want that as a basic preset for all of your videos, then you can go up here to the three little dots and create a preset and name that whatever you want, and then you can just add that onto your videos every time so that they look really consistent. But if you do want to use their presets, you can go back over here to presets, and then they have a couple cool ones. They have a film one, they have a Kodak, they have Fuji, they have some cool looking colors. I definitely like the Fuji one. So I'm gonna leave that on here, but you can go back in and make any of these other adjustments. So exposure, if you want to brighten it, add some contrast, you can dim your highlights or brighten your highlights, you can bring up your shadows or darken your shadows. I'm going to bring them up a little bit. You can turn the temperature down so it's cooler, or turn it up so it's warmer. I like the cooler look. And then you can change your tint, so you can make it a little greener or make it more pink. And then vibrance will just kind of like enhance the colors and the look of the video, and then saturation will just enhance the colors and make them more vibrant. So here you can see what it looked like before I edited it, and then now that I have the that I've done some color grading on it. Another cool feature, especially for vlogs, is that you can put a title right on this. So if you just go over here to the sidebar and select titles, then they have these basic titles on here that you can add, which are pretty cool. And so I'm just going to use the basic default title. So all you have to do is take that and drag it, hold it and drag it down just above the video clip, and then just let it go exactly where you want that title to show up. And then to edit the title, all you're going to do is go to the title on the screen, double click it, and then you can change your text. So I'm just going to call this one Hawaii Vlog. And then you can go over here and you can change the font, the style, the size. It gives you quite a few options. So I'm just going to show you right here that you can change the font. So I like this font. And then you can go over here to change the size, so you can make it bigger or smaller. And then the balance shift, so you can move it up and down. And then the line spacing, if you have multiple lines to your title, then that'll just create more space in between the two lines. And then character spacing will just space out your letters in your text. And then you can mess with this stuff down here also. You can change the color, you can add outline to your text, and you can add shadow to your text. So once that looks how you like it, depending on how long you actually want that title to show up for, you can trim that down or lengthen it out. So I'll just show you guys. Go right here, and then you see your title comes up. Another really cool thing is if you go over to titles, and then you select Adobe Stock right here, they actually have some really cool titles in here, and they also have really cool add-ins for YouTube. So you have like a subscribe end card right here. So if you want to put this at the end of your video, I'll show you what that looks like. So you see at the end it pops up and has a space to put your next video, and then a watch now. And you can also edit all of this stuff, so if it doesn't look the way that you want it, you can edit it to match your style. So you can change the font and the color of all of this stuff, which is really handy. So if you go back over to titles, you'll see at the bottom that there's multiple pages of titles. So if you go through these, they have a few other cool add-ins for YouTube also. They have like a subscribe, and then like a like this video pop up, and a bunch of other cool things to add to your videos for YouTube. And then also they have some cool add-ins for your Instagram videos also. So another really cool feature is that they have transitions that you can do between your clips. Most of the time I don't use transitions, but it is nice sometimes if you're trying to have like to put it like at the beginning so that it fades in and then your video fades out. So you can they have like a fade to black and fade to white and then cross dissolve, which are just the basics ones that you'll want to use. And you can change the duration of how long those transitions are right here under edit. So if you want to use a transition, you're just going to take it and drag it in between the two clips that you want it to do it on. So if you want it to fade into the beginning of your video, then you're just going to place it at the beginning, or if you want your video to fade out, then you're just going to place it at the end. So if you want to add music to your video, all you're going to do is go up here to add media, and then you're going to go select media, and then you're going to go back to where all of your files are. And then I'm just going to go to music because that's where I have my song that I want for this video. And you're just going to take it and select it and then click add. And it'll add it right to your video. So if you want to take that and drag that to the beginning of your video and then just trim it down a little bit. So when you're done with your video and you want to export it, all you have to do is go up here to share. And then you can select where you want to export it. So if you want to just export it right to your computer, then you can do that here. If you want to export it to YouTube, you can sign in and actually publish it right to YouTube right from here. And then also they have an option for Facebook and Instagram. So they'll kind of like size it and do proper sizing for you for all of these platforms, which is really handy. So that's another thing I really like about this. It just takes out another step that you have to do and makes it way easier. So this is pretty much all the basics for Premiere Rush if you want to use it to create a vlog. And this little vlog only took me a couple minutes to put together. So if I wanted to do a full vlog, it wouldn't take me very long at all. It's definitely a good program for putting vlogs together really quickly. And with that said, I'll show you what the video looks like that we just made, and hopefully you found this helpful.
Strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here